Most guys will never know this, but women fantasize about them all the time. Not when you're trying to impress her, not when you're spitting game or flexing status. Nope. She fantasizes when you're just being you, grounded, focused, completely unaware of the effect you're having. But here's the catch: most men miss these moments. They don't realize when they've slipped into her thoughts or why she's replaying that one moment over and over. So in this video, I'm breaking down 6 things men do that make women fantasize without ever trying. And the last one, it taps into something primal, and she'll feel it before she even understands it. The focus effect. It's a focus effect she watches. You want to be wanted. You're fixing something, reading deep. In a conversation with a friend, you're not scanning the room. You're not looking at her. And that's when she sees you focused, present, not performing. That's the moment. Her curiosity ignites. She starts wondering, what would it feel like to have that attention pointed at me? It's not about playing hard to get. It's about being so into your own world. She wants a ticket, and this kind of masculine presence is rare because most men are too busy proving themselves to others. But when you're immersed in your mission or passion without the need for validation, it radiates a sense of internal strength and purpose. And this captivates her attention more than words ever could. It's in this grounded energy that you become unforgettable. Not because you tried, but because you didn't. The scent triggered the scent trigger. She catches it once and can't forget it. You walk by, she gets a whiff, clean, subtle, and uniquely you. Not Axe body spray overkill, not a fog of cologne. Just enough to make her pause. Now that scent is filed in her memory, and the next time she sees you, her body remembers before her brain does. Scent is primal. Bypasses logic. You didn't even speak, but now she's imagining how close she'd have to be to smell it again. The power of scent is that it lingers long after you've left the room, your natural body. Chemistry mixed with a light signature scent creates a subconscious anchor, and even if she doesn't consciously notice it, her emotions and hormones will. Studies show that women are biologically wired to associate certain pheromone patterns with safety, attraction, and sexual readiness. So when you smell clean, masculine, and distinct without overdoing it, she locks that scent in and links it to desire. 3. The sync signal. The sync signal. Your energy matches hers unconsciously. You lean in when she does. You laugh just after she does. You walk in rhythm, match her pace. Tilt your head the same direction. It's not calculated. It just happens. And to her, it feels like magic, like you two are moving in the same unspoken current. Later, when she's lying in bed, she'll remember how in sync it felt and wonder if you felt it. 2. If you've ever caught yourself mirroring a woman without realizing it, drop unaware in the comments, because this one happens more than you think when two people are truly vibing their nervous systems. Begin to mirror one another unconsciously. This is called limbic resonance, and it plays a massive role in bonding and attraction. It makes interactions feel effortless, natural, and fated. It's not manipulation. It's biology. And when she feels this natural sync, she starts imagining what deeper connection with you might feel like. For the smirk and spark. The smirk and spark. You tease her just enough to light the fuse. You toss a sly comment, a quick jab, a raised eyebrow. You're not insulting her. You're not over-explaining yourself. You're playing with confidence. And here's the fantasy trigger. You see her, you get her. You challenge her. This is the movie scene moment. The witty back and forth, the slow, burning tension that simmers just below the surface. And when done right, does she think about that smirk long after the conversation ends? What you're doing here is triggering her imagination. You're not giving her everything, but you're giving her enough to build a story in her mind in the moment. She starts filling in the blanks with fantasy. That's when attraction deepens. Teasing with charm is not about arrogance. It's about showing you're socially intelligent, emotionally unbothered, and have a sense of humor that makes her feel both seen and intrigative. The discipline drop. The discipline drop. You could have made a move but didn't. You're close. She's smiling. The energy's warm. Most guys would have leaned in, said something slick, escalated too fast, but you smiled and held the line that paused that restraint. That's the moment she replays, because you could have. You didn't. You chose to stay in control, and that flicker of discipline, it creates tension she doesn't know how to name, but her body remembers. Real masculine energy isn't reckless. It's directed. It's not about suppressing desire. It's about controlling it, and when you hold back, when it would have been easy to act, she senses power, not hesitation. That sense of restraint suggests depth. Like you've got standards, purpose, and self-respect, it also gives her space to chase, to wonder, and to fantasize. About what might have happened if you let the moment unfold. 6. The deep voice flick, that subtle drop she feels in her chest. You're talking to her and something in your voice just shifts a little lower, a little slower, not fake, not forced, just grounded, calm, intentional, and that tone, it skips her brain entirely and goes straight to her nervous system. She won't remember your exact words, but she'll remember how it felt to hear them, because when a man's voice drops into that deeper frequency, that's not just communication, it's seduction. Your voice is the sound of your inner state. When you speak from your chest with intention, it sends a signal of dominance, calm, and maturity. Women are evolutionarily drawn to deeper voices because they suggest strength, protection, and confidence. It doesn't mean you need to fake a baritone. It means you need to slow down, speak from presence, and let your voice resonate instead of rush out row. You didn't flirt hard, you didn't chase, you didn't even know you were being watched. But your scent, your restraint, your focus, that's what sticks in her mind. That's what she fantasizes about. Women pick up on signals most men overlook, and when you understand this, you don't need to perform or push, because your quiet power does the work. Drop a comment below. Have you ever realized after the fact that a woman was fantasizing about you, or missed a sign entirely? Hit like, subscribe, and check out the next video. 6 psychological traps women fall into without realizing it. Until next time, keep it subtle, keep it strong, and own the moment.